Hmm. Dating stream title.
Lucas Kreisen, one of our own. He left on his calling months ago, then stumbled back in last night.
Have you met him before?
In passing, yes, but no more. He spent most of his time in the eastern garrisons, and then left for his calling.
That's one tough warden.
I've never heard of this before. Someone coming back.
Except the Gloom Howler. Warden Kreisen, can you talk? What happened?
The dead aren't dead.
Who isn't?
The Deep Roads. The elf wants vengeance. She's planning a crusade.
Isaiah. A crusade against who?
Grey Wardens. All of us.
At this point, with all the shit going on, I feel like this is the only well-adjusted answer. Of course she is.
Her ideas just get better by the minute, don't they?
She's dangerous. Gathering her forces. Griffins are there. Not much time.
Lucas?
Antoine, I need to know where he came out of the deep roads.
I thought... wardens got basically turned into darkspawn by the calling, no? Isn't that why they usually go in the deep roads and just like fight until they get killed? This guy had the least darkspawny death of any warden, I think.
It's time we flush the sewers. This is it, where Warden Chryson came back from his calling. Easy boy.
He senses darkspawn.
That, and the Griffins. This is your time, boy. You're ready for this. Hunt. Don't go getting a big head, boy. I mean it. You watch those tail feathers of yours. The second you feel darkspawn breathing on them, you hide.
Nobody is currently brushing ghosts with an ice scraper or something. Journal page. Where am I? I found this place not long ago. I thought the calling was the end. It's not. Some of these wardens have been here for decades, or even longer. Their leader is some sort of freak. They call it the Gloomhowler, but I think there's more going on. Warden Genrix.
I don't understand why Gloomhowler would...
Isaiah.
Why would Isaiah bring the rest of the Griffins to the deep roads?
She was a Grey Warden. Last anyone heard, she disappeared down here.
After using blood magic on her own Griffins.
And she's still at it. The Archdemon blood she took from the cauldron? That's the end of Hassan's family if we don't stop her.
What's your name, Warden?
What is this place?
Sanctuary.
It reeks of darkspawn and blight.
Gotta say, Davrin's no better at blending in and putting on an act than Tosh is.
Embrace it, and it will embrace you. The calling is not the end for Grey Wardens. You're no Warden. You're not allowed.
Not allowed to do what?
Join those who hear the song of the old gods.
You're sworn to kill Darkspawn, not befriend them.
She showed us another way.
She? You mean Isaiah?
Names fade. The song endures. But not for you.
Smartass or badass? I don't like that the prompt for the smartass option is seems to be just like handing Davrin over. Badass feels more cool in the moment anyway.
And I don't really care. It didn't have to be this way.
Only true believers shall pass.
You're a warden. Keep your oath.
Whiteout shall never fall.
What are you talking about?
Our blades defend the world.
What has Isaiah done to them?
I don't know, but the blight's taken hold.
The ogre's defeat. At first glance, an ode to generic heroism. There's something particular in the tilt of the head, in the rabbit pattern around the hem. Someone once knew this warden. Journal page. Reborn. Weishaupt shall be destroyed. Weishaupt shall rise again. Long live the Gloomhowler. Warden Genrix. Same guy who left the note before.
Hassan, you okay? Good. You're doing fine.
Where are we anyway? Doesn't look like the deep roads I know.
They're building something down here. It's almost like... Nah.
Like what?
A corrupted version of Weishaupt.
I mean, I don't know why you dismissed that idea, so... quickly doesn't seem so crazy to me. Actually, real quick before I forget, because you guys all seem resistant to necrotic, I'm going to swap out my ultimate. One second before we plunge back into battle.
Darkspawn, by the bridge!
Hassan, let him have it!
That was an interesting battle. Journal page lost. I should be dead by now. Isn't that how the calling works? I just feel sick, diseased. Something inside me is changing. All this blight, all this darkness. Is this Weishaupt? There's the library. And the barracks? But something's not right. What happened to the sun? Warden Genrix. What's up? It does rather look like Weishaupt, doesn't it?
Darkspawn!
And wardens.
Fighting together? Wardens, what's wrong with you?
For Weishaupt.
You conspire with fiends of darkness? Snap out of this, Wardens. You say is evil. You're following a monster.
He commands us.
flag is gonna fucking get me killed.
This place is like a caricature of Weishaupt. They can't be trying to rebuild it.
Even blighted, they were still Grey Wardens once. Old memories linger, echoes of them anyway. Twisted by Isaiah.
First Warden.
Rook, I'm never to be rid of you.
Right back at you.
You'll pay soon enough.
How did you wind up here?
Gillenane did her worst. Then she found me.
The Gloom Howler? Isaiah?
Nothing will stop me. We'll defend Weishaupt to the death.
Weishaupt? You mean this place?
It stood for centuries. None will breach its defenses.
Because you struck him at Weishaupt, First Warden can no longer see reason. That's unfortunate. What can I say? The guy has a very punchable face. And that's not even something that I normally, like... I hear people say that, and usually I can't relate, but this guy was... possibly the first time ever when I was like, you know what? I get it now. I mean, it already told me he... Oh, now even my dialogue wheel's freezing. It already told me he can't see reason.
I don't know what Isaiah's done to you, but snap out of it, quick.
Send reinforcements to the north wall. Rally on my signal.
What are you talking about?
The Griffins will repel these invaders.
Where are they? What did she do with them?
Stop questioning my orders, Warden. 50 lashes for insubordination.
He's just like the others. He's too far gone.
What do we do?
Set him free. Even he deserves some mercy.
These wardens are long lost. The only way we can help them now is to lay them to rest.
They managed to rebuild the war room. I remember this from Weishaupt.
Isaiah's raised her army. Now the war starts.
The broken blade of Grey Warden Janus. Shattered by the combined strength of the Blight and a god. The will of the Warden, however, remained intact to the end. That was the Warden whose blade we found during the Siege of Weishaupt that Rook threw on the desk in the First Warden's face. I mean, we knew he was dead, but good for him for hanging on to his mind, I guess. Note on the nature of griffins. Griffins are not my creation. I found them in the deepest, oldest forests that eventually fell under our domain. They are superb specimens, fierce, prideful, lethal. Despite their mixture of beast and bird, they display a singularity of purpose. Do not know if these creatures are a stroke of fortune from the natural world, from a realm beyond our sight, or if their existence implies another creator interested in the workings of sinew and marrow. Regardless, sorry, I had to sneeze and just barely managed to mute the mic in time. Regardless, it is vexing that they also possess a sharp antipathy toward what Fen'Harel insists on calling the Blight. I found some of my blighted creations torn to shreds by griffin claws. Unrecognizable, unsalvageable. Griffins didn't even sample their flesh. Words are signed with a stamp of Valhalla's head.
Maps here. All across Thedas. Looks like battle plans.
Isaya's ambitious. I'll give her that.
Journal page. Gloomhowler. The Gloomhowler was a warden. She's been down here for centuries. The other wardens follow her. I don't know why. This place... I can't remember when I got here. I don't know what day it is. I can't remember the last time I ate anything. Warden Genrix.
Found a blueprint for Weishaupt. The real one.
Must have used it to build this place.
Probably shouldn't be shooting the bridge I'm trying to... I'd have to walk across, but... And it broke anyway. Oh, I see.
you, boy? Stay safe. We'll find you.
Swear to God, I think I said this before, but I'm going to say it again. If they make anything happen to Hassan, I'm going to riot. I feel like they probably wouldn't, but it's very hard to tell sometimes.
I don't believe it. They built Weishaupt's dungeon down here.
What inhuman industry!
Lost sketchbook, Nugs. Sketchbook page, artist unknown, featuring a Nug's anatomy. A note near the top reads, unrelated to current study, but they're cute.
Nightmare!
The real dungeon in Weishaupt usually had drunk wardens sleeping at all. Now they're housing a dark-spun army.
base stats were better, I would have gone ahead and equipped that one. Surprised that wasn't occupied.
boy! I know. I missed you too, boy. I promise I won't disappear like that again. No, I didn't bring any gingerwort truffles.
We wouldn't know anything about having a companion with a one-track mind, would we, Ghost? In the middle of the deep roads asking about gingerwort truffles. I was actually talking about Ghost to Ghost. Like we maybe found the griffins. Sniped.
one, quickly!
Fucking lag is gonna get me killed.
I've made that one ready!
Hassan! Your brothers and sisters are waiting!
Don't listen to her, son.
That's the spirit, Hassan!
Journal page. The end. I tried to stop her. Can't think straight. Words are hard to form. Isaiah has taken hold of my mind. She says Gillian's return is an omen. The goddess will be pleased to see the griffin's new form. Isaiah will rule as her right hand. The griffins will be reborn and fill the skies in Gillian's honor. Ugh. Like, not if I have anything to say about it. Ooh. That last bit makes it really tempting. Reflect 10% of any damage taken back at your... But the other one also increases my companion's damage. Apparently still my better bet. I didn't actually do that.
By the blood of the old gods, these griffins will be born again!
A blood ritual. If she finishes, she'll blight the griffins.
We have to get in there.
I don't see the griffins.
They're up at the top, past all this blight. No time to lose. We have to get this gate open, or they'll all...
We've more blighted Grey Wardens.
I see them. Keep attacking the boils. Kill us!
We interrupted the ritual.
Hit her while she's vulnerable.
The tyranny of Grey Wardens has come to its end.
That one's all set.
A new order will rise from the deep roads.
Okay, the lag really is killing me now.
These griffins will be our symbol. The Grey Wardens will never hurt them again. The griffins have a new family.
Excellent coordination.
There you go. Knock him down. Isaya's the real enemy.
Who's your friend, Weishaupt?
This isn't Weishaupt.
The Griffins!
Don't worry, we'll get you out.
Grey Wardens! Destroy those who would destroy our cause!
Okay, the lag is fucking killing me.
Nice one, Edward.
Touch him and you die.
I'm giving him his freedom
How? By killing him?
by releasing him.
We know who you are. Isaiah. The Grey Warden who lost her way. You blighted the Griffins. You doomed them.
The Wardens doomed them by their own decree. I saved them. The eggs. These are the future. With blight in their veins, the Griffins will be immortal. The Wardens will never harm them again. I will be their shield against the pain.
I'm sorry you were forced to hurt them, but it won't make today any better.
You're a Grey Warden. Act like one. Be the light in the darkness. Or die, here and now.
The darkness offers protection. So it must be.
Hassan, like an arrow!
Thank you, January.
Who's ready to go home?
I don't know what makes me happier. That we pulled this off, or that we did it together.
Most of my life, I've gone it alone. With you, I never want to go back.
Side by side's more fun.
Now I just need to figure out what to do with the Feather Brigade.
What did you have?
Okay, I gotta say, the Feather Brigade is an excellent name for them.
In mind.
That's where you come in. I'm too close to this. Too attached.
Davrin, they're hungry and staring at me. That one's salivating.
Let's do this. I asked you all here to make a decision. These griffins need a home, a purpose, a future. Evka, tradition would say they return home with the Grey Wardens, continue their lineage as warriors fighting the darkness.
We're already preparing the Eyrie for them. This time, we vow they'll be treated with honor and respect.
But I've also seen another side to them. A protective side. It's only fair to consider a new path. Eldrin?
Arlathan Forest needs a guardian. Sentinels to fight the marauders, the poachers, the rot. I'd be happy to train them.
And now the tough part. I trust all of you. I don't trust myself, my judgment. I'm too close to them. But I do trust Rook. She risked her life for these griffins. Whatever she feels is best, I'll agree to.
Really? You sure?
No doubt.
I object. Your Honor, I object to making this decision. Because first off, Hassan is plenty smart, unless he somehow ended up the only smart one out of all of his littermates, or whatever you call a group of baby griffins, which I somehow doubt. Shouldn't they be able to pick? So how many of them are there? Could we not do both? And also, if I make them sentinels of nature, does that mean Hassan goes away too? So many questions. I don't like this decision. On the one hand, given the Sakala and everything, and the blight and filling in and all that shit, Arlosan could certainly use the help. But also, if we're trying to, like, increase the griffin population and stuff, how many protectors does Arlosan really need, honestly? And again, if they don't stay with the Grey Wardens, what happens to Hassan? I like having Hassan at the lighthouse. I don't want him to go away. Also, I don't want to break Davrin's heart, because I know in his shoes, my heart would break if my little buddy went and found another purpose. Currently, his purpose is being sleepy chin cat next to the kitchen. I do something I don't do very often. I'm Googling whether we lose a son, because at this point, if Davrin and his son get separated, that'd make me want to cry. And it would probably make my decision for me, to be totally honest. I don't... I was just looking for an answer to the question of whether we lose a son, and the post I came across said, "Without Stride in their ranks, I trust the Wardens about as far as I can throw them. It's the forest for my cuddlebirds. Yes, it's been 10 years since Inquisition, and I'm still bitter about losing Strad and his magnificent mustache." See, on the one hand, I like the idea of giving them a fresh start, and it seems like they're more likely to be able to repopulate if they're not, you know, being trained and thrown into dangerous, evil battling situations as soon as they grow up. But one of the things that's giving me pause, I guess, is well, I guess two things. One is that thing, that codex entry we just picked up, presumably by Gillinan, talking about how they were basically fighting the Blight on their own anyway. Like they were kind of driven to by instinct regardless. And it seems like if they're going to do that, seems like the safer way would be with the organization that's entire existence centers around knowing how to fight the Blight as safely as one can anyway. Okay. Fun. Come on. Somebody just tell me if we get to keep us on. I think we do. Hey, Garnet Moonstone, thank you for the raid. Welcome in. Hold on. Tythus. Tythus? Is that you? Hey, there it is. There it is. I don't know why it showed up. It mixed up the first chat message with the name of the raider on my screen for like a half a second. I'm sorry. Everything is buggy and laggy here at the moment. Welcome in, Garnet Moonstone. Hi. The DJs from up north are here and are now your problem. Excellent. Excellent. How's it going? How was your stream? Appreciate the raid. I was just trying to figure out if this decision means I'm gonna lose my little feathered friend here. Pal World. I saw a little bit of that at one point. I don't really know much about it, but I definitely heard the buzz going on for a while. Yes, Asan is the best. I was just in the process of overthinking what to do with the griffins and attempting and failing to Google whether giving them to the forest means that we don't get to have Asan hanging around anymore. I don't think that's the case. I think we keep him regardless. If only because I didn't really find an answer to my question, and I feel like a lot of people would have been talking about it if that happened. Beat the game a few months back? Nice. Yeah, I'm still in my first playthrough, but I'm getting, as I'm sure you can tell, pretty close to the end. A little spoiler, sure. Yes, yeah, sure, go ahead. Because I need something to help me make this decision. There are too many points in both camps for me. And as has long been established, I'm the queen of overthinking everything. Okay, I get to keep him regardless? That's good. Because I absolutely would have selfishly chose Grey Wardens if I didn't get to keep him either way. So thank you for that. See, I was just saying I can see arguments either way, because on the one hand, we found the Codex entry saying that they were basically fighting the Blight on their own anyway, and I figured they stand a better chance of doing that with the Grey Wardens. Plus, there were only a handful of them at this point, so actually that could honestly be a point in either direction, because on the one hand, they're not growing up to go into dangerous situations if they stay in forest, but also they're probably better protected in the meantime if they go with the Grey Wardens. I started off this whole overthinking session basically saying, well, Asan is plenty clever and has plenty of his own opinions. Why can't we just let them pick? That said, if we're going under the assumption that they're plenty smart enough to choose their own path eventually anyway. Uh-oh. So it did. Hold on. Thank you. There we go. Appreciate that. As much as I believe Evka when she says that they'll be treated right this time, I can't get that image of Asan and the sick Hala out of my head. It was very sweet. And I feel like they've dealt with plenty enough blight already, honestly. As young as they are, we had to go down to the deep roads to fetch them, so I feel like they deserve to at least have another option. I'm gonna, even if it never comes up, I'm gonna headcanon that, like, when they grow up, they can, like, choose to join the Wardens in some way if they want to. Or maybe help the wardens in other ways, because there was that entry about them fighting Blight on their own anyway, but I feel like they deserve a little bit of a vacation. And Eldrin, is that his name? Seems like a good dude.
With so many things in our world changing, I think now is the time for Griffins to try something new. They've served the Wardens well, which is why I know they'll do the same for Arlathan Forest. I've seen a different side to them. The Shepherd, protecting creatures in our world who are often forgotten. The Griffin's new home should be among the trees.
Well said.
The forest and everything that lives there thanks you.
Son. I love you, boy. Don't want to lose you. They're your family. I understand if you want to go with them. It's up to you.
I see.
Bye, boy.
Oh, that face.
How about thanking Rook for all the help?
Okay, that face was priceless. I'm gonna have to go back later and get a screenshot of that because that's friggin' hilarious.
Come here. Wait, what's that you say? I can ride you all over Thedas when you're big enough?
Hey, now.
That's what he said, I swear.
Yeah? How about we discuss it over some ginger wort tea?
Aw, that makes me feel all warm and fuzzy inside. As Asan is indeed the best boy. Not that I would trade Ghost for the world, but I'd be willing to bet feathers shed less. Hello. Making it sweet ass time. Immune to burning. Nifty, but I still... Fire's very specific, and I like the momentum abilities of my current armor. Ooh. Davrin chose to place training the Griffins in the capable hands of the Veil Jumpers in Arlathan Forest. Hello, kitty cat. Your aid and support has allowed Davrin to succeed in protecting the Griffins and raising Asan. Veilguard skill unlocked. Battlemaster. Asan is a deadly arrow loosed by an expert hunter. Hello. Hi. You saying hello to our raiders over here? Yeah, that's nice of you. I already gave you your dinner. His keen senses help Davrin attack with precision on the battlefield. Ooh. Heroic armor unlocked. Ooh, I'm excited to see what this is. Wildwood Benefactor. A token of gratitude from the Dalish and a symbol of their commitment to nurturing a new flock of griffins. Better bonus ability damage. Detonating staggered enemies deals stagger to all enemies. Ooh. Stagger from detonating is increased by 10% for each enemy hit. Okay, hold on. I gotta hide his... We gotta see what this looks like. Mmm. Ooh, I like that. Sorry, I just noticed that his title under the companion like relationship thingy is Griffin Daddy.